Okay, Ricky,
I do love the clay, but I love teaching.
Hello,
the students
hello.
are so interesting. Every semester is a new cast.
I got you, Craig. After this next commercial, I'll let you come in.
Accomplishments,
All right. Man,
and
oh,
so I
man.
just really enjoy the students and the
Didn't know if I'd ever get
personalities
that
of
back
the
up.
students, and the classes are so small, so I really get to know them well.
Lori Charest from the art department at
I was
M-State
wondering what
in
was
Fergus
happening,
Falls.
so I just went straight to the
with
commercial.
State in Fergus Falls,
You know,
and she
I don't
is
know.
the
I
associate
don't get it.
director of
Falls as we bring you the second half of our Spartan doubleheader as the Spartans are taking on Sisseton Wahpeton, the Mustangs, tonight. And the Lady Spartans had a victory in the opening game as they won by 9. You know, they led by 9 at halftime. They led by 9 after 3, and they led by 9 at the end of the game. They had the biggest lead of the game, a 13-point lead, and an 81-72 victory. Now let's meet the starting lineup here for the M-State Spartans in men's basketball. They will start number 5, 6-foot freshman guard out of McVille, North Dakota, Tyler Lowe. Number 1, 6'1" sophomore wing out of Rochester, Mert Taylor. Number 0 is Renell Edwards, a 5'10" sophomore guard from St. Cloud. Number 35 is 6-foot freshman wing Larry Bell from St. Louis, Missouri. And number 13 is 6'1" sophomore guard Nick Pearson from Fergus Falls High School. That's your starting lineup for the Spartans under the direction of Alex Fodness. Sisseton Wahpeton will go with number 2, TJ Shellman from Memphis, Tennessee. He's a 6'1" sophomore. Number 3, Johnny German III, 5'10" freshman from Peavers, South Dakota. Number 5 is Jariah Gray Owl, 5'9" freshman from Nebraska. Number 32, Sam Hundley, a 6'2" freshman from Macy, Nebraska. And number 42 is Jamison Pratt, a 6-foot sophomore from Sisseton, South Dakota. Francis Crawford is the head coach for the Sisseton Wahpeton Mustangs. Now, this weekend, the Spartans are home Friday night and Saturday. Doubleheader action. Both days will have both ends of the doubleheader each day on the radio. Friday night's games will be here on Channel 977 as they take on Itasca Community College. But then on Saturday, the afternoon games at 1 and 3 o'clock, those games will be shifted to KJ Country 96.5 FM because of the Christmas programming that we have scheduled here on Channel 977 on Saturday. So 977 for Friday night's games against Itasca, KJ Country 96.5 FM Saturday for the games against Northland Community College. Spartan men are 2-2 on the season. They are led by Langston Davis and Tyler Lowe, who are both averaging 16 points a game. Davis is the leading rebounder at 8 rebounds a game. But Brett Engelmeyer averages 14 a game, Mert Taylor 12 a game, Renell Edwards 10 a game, Larry Bell 9 a game, Nick Pearson is right around 9 a game. Those players are all very close to double digits, and then Jonathan Robinson another 8 points a game. But the big key is the steal number. 18 steals a game. Spartans win the tap. Tyler Lowe has the basketball. Renell Edwards will send it across to Nick Pearson, whose downtown three hits the heel and is rebounded by Jamison Pratt. for Sisseton Wahpeton. Spartans come up empty on their first possession. Here's TJ Shellman. These guys, as you heard Alex Fodness at the halftime interview of the women's game, say they like to shoot it. They like to cast it from outside. That time they go down low, and Sam Hundley banks it in for the first points of the night. M State up the right side. Pearson to the baseline, hemmed in the corner, looking for help. He gets it back to Edwards, swings it over to Mert Taylor. Taylor dishes to the deep corner to Larry Bell. Now back out, side of the lane. Low is rejected. Nice job by Shellman. He comes up with a loose basketball and pushes it ahead. Lead pass left side and a charge. Sam Hundley with the charge, the first turnover of the night and the first foul of the night. Sisseton Wahpeton will apply full court pressure as the Spartans work it into Nick Pearson. Pearson's pass is stolen by Shellman as the Spartans have their first turnover. 3 by Johnny German, the third, and that one bounces off the rim and up high off the support of the backboard, so it's out of play, and the ball belongs to M State. Edwards will pass it in. He puts it in Tyler Lowe's hands. Now Pearson on the far sideline. Nick cuts to the middle. Lost the dribble. Lowe recovers possession. Sends it to Mert Taylor, deep in the corner to Edwards. Edwards on the drive, through traffic, off the glass for 2. Rennell Edwards, he's a spark for the Spartans. Does a lot of things well. There's a scramble for the loose ball. Tyler Lowe couldn't control it. It goes out of bounds. So Sisseton Wahpeton will play it in. Tied at 2, 18:31 to go in the half. Unlike the women who play 4 10-minute quarters, the men play 2 20-minute halves. Jariah Grayowl drops it off on the three-point line to German. German lost it to Pearson. Second turnover for the Mustangs. Nick gets it back from Tyler Lowe up the right side. Now driving to the basket. We've got some contact and a foul. Jamison Pratt with his first foul. Team foul number 2 against Sisseton Wahpeton. M State will play it in from under the basket as Rennell Edwards will toss it in. Larry Bell, baseline. Oh, and Larry had an open drive, but he bounced the ball off his foot. Second Spartan turnover, and now they apply full court pressure. German will throw it into Shellman. Shellman will work it past Pearson up the right side, passes through the lane for Hundley. Now back out on the three-point line. Johnny German, the third for 3. He wears number 3. He's Johnny German the third, and he just buried a 3. And it's 5-2. Sisseton Wahpeton with the lead as Tyler Lowe holds the ball left sideline. Moves it to Pearson in the middle. Nick back to Tyler Lowe. Lets it fly from three-point range and ties the game at 5. Lowe's first basket of the night. Here comes TJ Shellman, shuffling it down to Pratt at the baseline. Now he drops it into Hundley. Back out to German, and his 3 is off the iron. Rebound Tyler Lowe. Back come the Spartans. Pushes it ahead for Pearson. Out of the corner, Nick looking to Lowe on the wing, and Lowe took a stutter step. He traveled. Third turnover by M State. Ball belongs to Sisseton Wahpeton. And German will throw it into Shellman. Shellman fending off Pearson. Pass down low to Pratt, knocked away by Bell, out of bounds. Spartans are going to make their first substitutions of the game. Langston Davis is going to check in, and Brett Engelmeyer also. Pass comes out to Sam Hundley. His pass goes over to the far sideline to Shellman. Shellman working against Mert Taylor. Drives past Taylor, missed the layup. Rennell Edwards crashes the board and comes away with the basketball. Now Rennell will come up the floor and lose a little control of it, but he does pass it off. Taylor feeds the corner to Engelmeyer, who misses his first 3. Rebound Edwards passing up the lane. The ball ricochets to the sideline. Good save there by Davis. Here's a 3 by Pearson that won't go. And the rebound grab by Jamison Pratt. He comes out dribbling. Pratt up the floor and a steal. Great anticipation by Engelmeyer as he comes up with the steal. Ahead to Edwards. And now Lowe from three-point range, short, but it lands right in the lap of Engelmeyer under the basket, and he gets an easy 2 on the putback. First lead for M State as they are up 7-5, 16:20 to go in the half. And up the floor behind the defense, laying it in is Jariah Grayowl. Tied at 7, and a steal. Pratt feeds Grayowl, spots for 3 and hits it. And a timeout taken here. 16:02 to go in this opening half. It is 10-7. Sisseton Wahpeton has the lead over M State. And we will keep it right here, reminding you that at halftime. And against full court pressure, Mert Taylor puts it into the hands of Tyler Lowe. Lowe's double teamed across the floor to Taylor. Taylor looks over the midcourt line to Engelmeyer, across the floor to Lowe. Cuts into the lane, dishes baseline, and laying it through the hoop is Langston Davis. First basket for Davis. Spartans down 1. Pass all the way across the floor. Broken up by Davis, who then controls. Nice job. Here he comes up the right side, feeding Mert Taylor. His three-pointer is on target, and the Spartans regain the lead. 12-10 M State. Pratt, left-hand dribble, driving in, contact from Engelmeyer, and a foul. First one on the Spartans in this game. Brett Engelmeyer is guilty of the foul, so the ball will be put in play by Johnny German from under the basket. Spartans will bring in Jonathan Robinson. And Tyler Lowe will get a breather. Now Langston Davis ahead with the basketball. Driving in traffic, missing. A rebound tipped, grabbed by Edwards. Back out to Robinson. Feeds the three-point line to Mert Taylor. Now Rennell Edwards has it. Rennell passes to the corner to Engelmeyer. His three is off the mark, and the Spartans last touch that ball, so it goes out of bounds, and it will belong to Sisseton Wahpeton. 15:01 remaining. First half. Spartans up by a bucket. 12-10. Cross-court pass goes out of bounds off the hands of Jariah Grayowl. And that will be turnover number 5 for the Mustangs. Spartans will throw it in from the near side. Mert Taylor will put it in play. Rennell Edwards will pass it off to Langston Davis. Davis looking back to Engelmeyer, now feeds the corner. Taylor splitting defenders and then stripped of the ball, and it goes off Taylor and out of bounds. Nice strip by the Sisseton Wahpeton defense. And the ball belongs to the Mustangs. It will be passed in by Johnny German III. And here's Shellman working against Taylor. Cuts to the middle, takes it up the lane, underhand layup, good. That was a great push by T.J. Shellman. We're tied at 12. Here's a three from the right side by the Spartans' Brett Engelmeyer that won't go. Rebound, Jariah Grayowl. He sets it up now for Sisseton Wahpeton with the game tied at 12 and 14:20 to go in the half. Shellman feeding up the lane, Hundley kicks it to the corner. Pratt's three off the iron. Rebound, Langston Davis went up high to get it. Outlet pass to Engelmeyer. Across the floor now to Edwards. Edwards runs the offense. Shuffles it back to Engelmeyer. Sets for three, and it's off the iron. Rebounded by German. Johnny German III. Ahead on the dribble. Steps into the front court. He'll run the offense for Sisseton Wahpeton. Defended up top by Davis. He's in trouble now, coming out to help. Shellman takes the ball, drives the lane, feeds the baseline, broken up. Engelmeyer couldn't control, Edwards does. Back come the Spartans, Ernell Edwards all the way to the basket for the left-hand lay-in. 4 for Edwards. Spartans up 2, 13 and a half to go, first half. Shellman's pass is off the Spartans, tipped by Engelmeyer and out of bounds. So the Mustangs will pass it in. And we have a timeout. 13:27 left.
If you're a student or a parent or a community member wondering why people should choose M-State when there are so many options around, I want to tell you you should choose M-State because of the employees who work here and our focus on student success. We really are, in every aspect of our work, focused on changing lives and making a difference in our communities. Not every college or institution can say that, and I can tell you that we not only say it, but students say it to us and they feel it every single day. It's really hard to describe what's different about M-State. So if you're thinking about colleges or just wondering what is that difference, what is that thing that people talk about, I'd encourage you to come to one of our campuses for a visit. And certainly if you're here, I'd also encourage you to reach out to me directly, and I can tell you from experience as a graduate of this institution that it's a special place and we look forward to serving you.
We all know that learning a new skill like sign language can take a lot of time and a lot of patience, which is why at M-State, we speed things up. Start your journey today at minnesota.edu/American Sign Language. Got a passion for power sports? Let's make it a career at M-State.
Our player of the game for the Spartan Athletic Booster Club, a group of M-State fans and supporters who promote the proud Spartan tradition in so many ways. To become a member or learn more about the Spartan Boosters, visit athletics.minnesota.edu and click on the Boosters tab. Congratulations to Emily Daler, our Spartan Booster player of the game from that ladies' game. Baseline, Pratt lost the shot, and then he scores on the rebound. Lost the ball going up for the shot. 5 different players have scored now for Sisseton, Wahpeton. Spartans turn it over for a 6th time. Hundley wants 3. It's off the rim and then goes off the support of the backboard. Out of bounds. Spartans get it. Game tied at 14. We've already been tied 5 different times. Here comes Ernell Edwards. 12:50 remaining. Davis, free throw line, now to the corner. Driving in, pull-up shot, Robinson, no good. Defensive board grabbed by T.J. Shellman, ahead on the dribble. Shellman up the floor to the free throw line, and he is fouled. That foul on Jonathan Robinson is his first. Team foul number 2. From under the basket, it will be put in play by Johnny German III. His pass taken there by Shellman. Shellman backs off, launches a 3 off the iron. Long rebound gathered in by Robinson. And here comes Jonathan Robinson, 5'10 freshman, lead pass broken up. Deflected out of bounds. And that was deflected by number 24, and I don't have a 24 on the roster that I can see. Nope. Shot no good. Rebound is tipped underneath. We'll find out when we get the halftime stats, I guess, who that is. 12 minutes, 17 seconds remaining here in the opening half with a 14-14 tie between the Spartans and the Mustangs. Mustangs of Sisseton, Wahpeton, they have the basketball. Ball stolen. Here's Engelmeyer going in, drawing the foul. The ball wouldn't fall through, but he will shoot free throws. T.J. Shellman has his first foul. Team foul number 3, and Engelmeyer is on the line. Engelmeyer with 2 points so far tonight. First Spartan free throw attempt, first attempt of the night for either team, and it's good. So the Spartans lead 15-14. Larry Bell is back in. Crosby Osnes, 6-foot freshman, is in. And the free throw on the way is good. So 4 points for Engelmeyer. Pearson returns. Engelmeyer gets a breather. 12-10 left in the half. The Spartans up 2. And they will apply full court pressure. Jaden Lee is in there. 6'2 freshman. Up the floor, Shellman shuffles it off to Hundley. Reverse layup is good. Hundley has 4. And we're even at 16. Spartans with Pearson handling the ball, turning left, nobody there. Back out to Lowe. Lowe works it right side, three-point line. Jaden Lee for 3, and it's good. Lee knocks down the three-pointer. He and Mert Taylor and Tyler Lowe each have a 3, and it's 19-16. All the way up the floor, off the hands of Hundley and out of bounds. 7 Sisseton Wahpeton turnovers. Spartans get it back now with Tyler Lowe throwing it in to Nick Pearson in the backcourt. 11.5 to play with the Spartans up 3. Larry Bell at the top. Bell driving the lane, splitting defenders and scoring. Nice athletic move by Larry Bell. 6-foot freshman has his first basket. Spartans have 7 players on the score sheet already. 21-16. Double team pressure on the ball. They do get it across to Shellman. Baseline feed. Now back out on the three-point line. And Langston. Who scored that one? I wonder. Missed that one. Here's a shot from outside the arc. No good by the Spartans. Ball stripped away. That was Jaden Lee who tried to make another one. Now Nick Pearson comes up with a loose ball, drops it down low. Larry Bell in traffic, fights his way through it, and gets the ball to drop. 23-18, Spartans by 5, 10.5 to go. Up the right side it comes. Jamison Pratt spinning to the basket, missing the shot. The rebound comes off to Crosby Osnes, and he moves it ahead on the near side to Tyler Lowe. Lowe will go right side to Bell on the three-point line. Larry Bell deep in the corner to Pearson, bluffs the 3, drives in, little floater in and out. Rebounded by Shellman, and back come the Mustangs. Spartans up by 5, midway through the opening half. Mustangs set it far sideline. On the drive, Javon Nance. Now Nance will put it up with the left hand and score. Javion Nance. 23-20. Here's a 3 by Crosby Osnes. The Underwood grad misses. Scramble for the loose ball. Crosby trying to dive on top of it. Now it's Lowe, and he's tied up. We get a jump ball call, or no, we get a timeout call by the Spartans as Lowe had possession of the ball. So we do have a timeout with 9:36 remaining in the half. Spartans lead 23-20, and you're listening to Spartan Basketball on Channel 977.
Stephanie Gerhardson is with.
Welcome to the Creation Shop. This is a pottery sculpture workshop inspired by my cartoon character Tom. Within this space, I teach classes, individual, private classes. If they feel more comfortable with somebody else, we can do 2 people, families, parties, and we even opened up the doors to a team building exercise for a local business downtown. So in 2012, I studied in China. Coming home from China, I attended school at M State Fergus Falls. My professor was Lori Charest. Here I was doing, the hand building and 3D advanced pottery classes, and this was an opportunity for me to continue my skills. The Creation Shops.
So I have quite a few students come in thinking they're going to do acting and really have much more aptitude and interest in some of the technical elements.
Steph Gerhardson from the College Theater Department at M State.
Well, Tyler Lowe out of the timeout, misfired on a 3, but the Spartans steal the inbounds pass, and now Lowe under the basket feeds it back out. Edwards' pass down low is stolen away, and now the Spartans get it back, and Larry Bell scores. Well, that was interesting. Turnover, and then a basket at the other end, a layup by Shellman. So 25-22, 9 minutes left in the half. Fast-paced action, three-pointer Crosby Osnes, in and out. Rebounded by Nance, Javion Nance. Back into the front court, Shellman feeds it baseline. Number 24, the man we don't have on our roster. He misses. Larry Bell gets the rebound, and now we're going to get a blocking foul as Rennell Edwards tried to come out of the backcourt, and he was blocked off the sideline there by Jamison Pratt, who picks up his second foul. So the Spartans get the ball with 8:45 remaining in the half, leading here 25-22. Pratt checks out, and checking in is Sam Hundley. Spartans with Tyler Lowe driving to the baseline, lost the dribble, out of bounds. Each team now has 8 turnovers. And another substitution. Shellman will check out, and Johnny German III is in. From under the basket, Javion Nance throws it out on the far side, and Hundley picks it up. Sisseton Wahpeton on the attack with Johnny German III. Passing it off left side, Zion Rice. Now they drop it down low to Nance. Baseline, driving on Bell. He stepped out of bounds. So 9 turnovers now for the Mustangs. 8:19 left in this half. Spartans 25, Sisseton Wahpeton 22. Jody Holloman, the head coach of the Lady Spartans, will join us at halftime, as we'll talk about that 9-point win for the Lady Spartans in the opener. Lowe kicks it to Pearson, dribbles away from the defense and has the shot blocked and recovered now by the Mustangs, and now we're going to get a charge, and that is on Javion Nance. So that charge on Nance is the 5th foul on Sisseton Wahpeton. It is the first foul on Nance in the game. Here's Nick Pearson from the three-point line, and he nails it. Nick has his first points of the game. Third made 3. Here's a steal, and a 3 by Rennell Edwards is no good, and then it's knocked away from Pearson on the rebound. Sisseton Wahpeton with Javion Nance, and a blocking foul here on Mert Taylor. Mert's first, team foul number 3. 28-22, Spartans by a half dozen, 7.5 to go. First half action from M State, second half of our doubleheader. Lady Spartans won 81-72 earlier tonight. Here's Zion Rice going left side. Hundley kicks it deep in the corner. Coming around is Gray Owl. He passes to the top to German. German, little floater up the lane is good. Johnny German III has his 5th point. Pearson, left side baseline, accelerates, reverse layup, good by Nick. He's got 5, 30-24. Spartans by 6, up the left side, Hundley, trying to pass it through the lane, and anticipating and stealing was Rennell Edwards, and he goes down and loses the ball. Back comes Sisseton Wahpeton. Hundley around the defense for 2. He has 6. 6:50 to go, and we've got Edwards bending over. He's in some pain. I'm not sure what he did, but we have a timeout here. Or by the Mustangs. So let's take a quick timeout. 6:51 remaining. Spartans 30 and Sisseton Wahpeton 26. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on Channel 977.
Do you enjoy analyzing numbers, problem solving, or assisting people and businesses with their finances? Well, an accounting degree from M State may be just what you're looking for. With multiple 2-year fast track to career and 4-year transfer options, we'll get you to wherever it is you want to go. On top of small class sizes, passionate instructors, and affordable tuition, accounting students benefit from the large network of employers eager to hire M State graduates. For more information, visit us today at minnesota.edu/accounting programs. Passionate about the arts? Well, at M-State, we can turn your passion into a career. Or like many students, you can continue to enjoy the arts while you pursue a degree of your choice. Visit us today at minnesota.edu/fine arts.
Spartans lead by 4, 30-26. 6:45 left in the first half. Nick Pearson kicks it up to a 7-point lead with his second three of the half. Spartans have made 5 from beyond the arc, and their lead is 7. There's a steal. The lead is 9. Davis with a break to the basket off the steal. And there's another steal, and Langston Davis will score again, this time off the steal by Engelmeyer. Well, we've talked about it on the halftime interview last game with Alex Fodness, the steals. They're very aggressive defensively. They average 18 steals a game. Well, they've already forced 13 turnovers. In this one, Spartans get the ball off the defensive rebound, then Nick Pearson turns it over. Picked off by Gray Owl. 5:50 left in the half. Spartans have a double-digit lead at 37-26. Hundley on the three-point line. His shot is off the mark badly. Rebound Taylor. Ahead on the right side. All the way to the basket. Short shot by Engelmeyer. He gets a rebound, feeds Davis. Three-point line. Shot is in and out. And it will be grabbed there by Sisseton Wahpeton. Ball deflected. Recovered by the Mustangs. Driving to the basket and drawing the foul. Nick Pearson has his first. Team foul number 4. Crosby Osnes back in. Tyler Lowe checks in. And Jonathan Robinson is in. There's the pass into the lane, and the shot won't go for the Mustangs. Rebound, however, Jariah Grayow. He throws it out to German on the three-point line. He missed that three. And we've got a rebounding foul coming on Shellman, his second. Team foul is the 6th. 5:07 left in this first half. Spartans up 37-26. Robinson, Tyler Lowe catches, turns, shoots, misses a three. Good rebound by Engelmeyer, and he will lay it in. Engelmeyer has 6, and now we've got a backcourt foul against the Spartans, I think, on Osnes. Yep, Crosby gets his first. Team foul number 5. So Sisseton Wahpeton with 4:51 left, trailing 39-26. They have the basketball. On the drive to the basket, German missed the shot. The rebound is grabbed by Engelmeyer. Passes it off to Osnes. Crosby up the alley. The layup no good, but he's fouled. And Crosby Osnes will shoot 2. Carl Hauser reporting the halftime score at Hillcrest. The Hillcrest girls basketball team opening up against Brandon Evansville. The Chargers lead 28-27. Gray Owl gets the foul, his first. Osnes has his first point as he knocks down the free throw. The Spartans have taken the only free throws in this game. They've made all 3 of their attempts. And now all 4. And a 15-point lead, the largest of the game for M-State. Up the floor, Shellman trying to force it through the lane. It's loose, scramble, and it's tied up. We get a jump ball. 4.5 to play. The possession arrow favors Sisseton Wahpeton. So it will be put in play by Johnny German III. His pass comes all the way out to T.J. Shellman. Up the lane, Shellman on the drive to the basket with a little finger roll for the 2 points. He has 6. Back the other way, Tyler Lowe. Lowe on the drive, splits defenders. Tried to go out on the perimeter with it. Had it stolen by Jariah Grayowl. And back come the Mustangs. Here's German for 3, off the mark. Good rebound by Engelmeyer, stripped away, but he did get control back. Engelmeyer ahead to Osnes. He wants a 3, and he missed it. But the rebound is tipped in by Langston Davis. He's had a nice first half, 8 points for Davis. Spartans up 15 again, and there's another turnover. A bad pass ahead, trying to get it to Shellman. 14th turnover of the game. And the Spartans will regain possession, up 15 with 3:45 to go. Rennell Edwards leaves it for Tyler Lowe. Now back to Edwards on the far sideline. Pass for Osnes is tipped and intercepted. 13 Spartan turnovers. Up the floor and off the heel with that shot. Osnes rebounds the miss. Rennell Edwards back the other way. Into the middle of the floor for Lowe. Bounce pass down low is intercepted. 14 Spartan turnovers. Same number as Sisseton Wahpeton. We gave you that number on the season. The Spartans have 17 turnovers a game compared to 34 a game for their opponents. Well, tonight it's 14 each so far. Hundley dishing to a breaking player, and he missed the layup. That's 24. We don't know his name. He's probably glad right now. He's been missing everything. Got a foul called here. And that foul is going to be on Jariah Grayowl. It's his second, and it is team foul number 8. And we'll see free throws here for Brett Engelmeyer, who has 6 points, and he is 2 for 2 on the line. First one on the way and good. So 7 for Engelmeyer. 44-28. And the second one is also good. Biggest lead, a 17-point advantage, and Larry Bell is going to get a foul here. He apparently touched the ball or the player who is out of bounds, so Bell has his first, team foul number 6. M-State up 45-28, a 17-point lead with under 3 minutes to go in the half. Here's the pass stolen by Engelmeyer, and he leaves it for Bell, who's rejected, but Osnes comes up with it. Out to Pearson. Nick sends it to the corner. Crosby's got an open three. He missed it off the heel. Rebounded by Sisseton Wahpeton. Johnny German, the third, is fouled by Osnes, and that'll put the bonus on. Second foul for Crosby. It is the bonus, I believe, here. They've only got 6 fouls up there. I thought that was number 7. From under the basket, German will throw it out near midcourt. They send it right side on the wing. TJ Shellman with it. 3-point shot on the way, and good. Shellman has 9. It's 45-31. If you're Sisseton Wahpeton, you want to run here at the end of the half, get it down to single digits. Pearson misfires. Offensive board, Larry Bell. They'll reset. Nick takes it up through the lane, and he's rejected. Nice job by Shellman. Passes to Hundley on the near side. Cross the floor to the corner. German back out. Grayowl for 3, and he hits it. Well, here's that run I was talking about. Grayowl's got 8, and it's 45-34 from 17 to 11 on the point differential. Pearson misfires from 3-point range, and a rebound by the Mustangs. Here's Pratt driving, scoring. Well, they accomplished that, getting the lead down under 10 points. It's a 9-point Spartan lead. Engelmeyer launches a 3, and he'll kick it back up to 12. First 3 for Engelmeyer tonight. He has 11. He's the first player to reach double digits in this game. On the near side, it's German. Pass under the basket, wide open for an easy lay, and is Hundley, who now has 8. 48-38. Bell, baseline, in traffic, throws it away. 15 turnovers aside. German, he knocks down Edwards. We got a blocking foul on Rennell Edwards, so now we'll see free throws. First time in this game that we have seen a Mustang on the line. Johnny German III, who has 5 points. 1:05 left in the half. Spartans lead by 10. They have led by as many as 17. We've had 6 ties, 2 lead changes. Free throw good. Nobody has missed a free throw. Spartans have made 6. That was the first one attempted by the Mustangs. 48-39. And the second one is good. So 48-40. M-State by 8. Nick Pearson, right side, dribbles, pulls up, bank shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Jaden Lee with the putback. And it's back to a 10-point spread. We've got contact by Mert Taylor that will result in Mert's second foul. And we'll put Shellman on the line. He has 9, and he can become the first Mustang to reach double figures. Each team now with 8 fouls in this first half. In a fast-paced game, Spartans have led by as many as 17. They currently lead by 10, and Shellman will knock it down to 9 and earn the bonus. Combined 9 for 9 from the line tonight, these two teams. And the free throw is off the iron and chased down by the Spartans' Rennell Edwards. Gives it to Nick Pearson. Free throw line area, back to Edwards. Fires it through. It goes through the hands of Davis. Now recovered by the Spartans. They feed the corner. Lee bluffs the 3, drives toward the lane, lost the ball, kicks it back out. Edwards fires it to the corner, and Mert Taylor buries the 3. Again, great ball movement by the Spartans. They have made 7 threes in the first half. They lead by a dozen. Here's German spinning, double team, fouled, and he'll shoot 2. I think Mert Taylor's going to get his 3rd. Yes, he is. So Taylor's got his 3rd. And at the line is Johnny German, the 3rd, who has 7 points. And he misses. It was a shooting foul, so he gets another. And now Spartans bring in Jaden Lee to replace somebody. Second one's good. So German now has 8. It's 53-42. 10 seconds left. Lee back out. Taylor driving, lost the ball. Into the front court, Johnny German sets for 3, and he misfires at the buzzer. So the Spartans lead 53-42 at
If you're a student or a parent or a community member wondering why people should choose M-State when there are so many options around, I want to tell you should choose M-State because of the employees who work here and our focus on student success. We really are, in every aspect of our work, focused on changing lives and making a difference in our communities. Not every college or institution can say that, and I can tell you that we not only say it, but students say it to us, and they feel it every single day. It's really hard to describe what's different about M-State. So if you're thinking about colleges or just wondering, what is that difference? What is that thing that people talk about? I'd encourage you to come to one of our campuses for a visit. And certainly if you're here, I'd also encourage you to reach out to me directly, and I can tell you from experience as a graduate of this institution that it's a special place, and we look forward to serving you.
Engage, empower, lead. A business or organization is only as strong as its human resource team, which is why M-State is committed to keeping companies strong. Start your HR journey today at minnesota.edu/human resources.
Welcome to the Creation Shop. This is a pottery sculpture workshop inspired by my cartoon character Tom. Within this space, I teach classes, individual, private classes. If they feel more comfortable with somebody else, we can do 2 people, families, parties. And we even opened up the doors to a team building exercise for a local business downtown. So in 2012, I studied in China. Coming home from China, I attended school at M State Fergus Falls. My professor was Lori Charest. Here I was doing, the hand building and 3D advanced pottery classes, and this was an opportunity for me to continue my skills. The Creation Shop has a fun and inspiring nature. I think that once people start to feel that and feel the space and get energized in this space, it's something that can be much bigger.
Everyone knows a career in healthcare is a solid choice, and for science-minded individuals who feel more at home in a lab than an office, a medical laboratory technician degree from M-State may be the perfect fit. Start your career today at minnesota.edu/MLT. Meet Angela. Angela always wanted a job in the medical field, but rather than direct patient care, she preferred working behind the scenes. Angela ended up finding the perfect program at M-State, Health Information Technology. Health Information Technology, or HIT, is the practice of acquiring, analyzing, and protecting digital and traditional medical information vital to providing quality patient care. HIT professionals are experts in managing patient information and health records. It's one of the fastest growing occupations and also prepares graduates to work in nursing homes, insurance companies, and consulting firms. Even after Angela's family relocated to Alaska, she was able to continue her program uninterrupted due to the convenient online nature of the HIT program. If you're like Angela and also need the freedom and flexibility to be successful in launching your new career, get your start with the M-State HIT program today.
Nothing like making a few shots to get things rolling, that's for sure. And they hurt you on the boards early, but then you evened that out. How did you get around that?
We talked about that at halftime too. It was kind of lopsided. They had way more rebounds than we did, and sometimes it's tough to rebound when you're in a zone. You're in a 2-3 zone, and we talk about you got to find a body and you got to box out, and they really did a much better job in the second half.
Well, Emily Daler came alive for you on the board. She had a really nice night. She was our Spartan booster player of the game, 14 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. That's a nice stuff, the stat chart kind of the night.
She, and she's just a phenomenal player, and she can play any spot on the floor. She just gets out there and on both ends of the floor, and she just makes things happen.
What I liked about her stat line, I didn't say it here, but she was 1 for 6 in the first half on free throws, and then she went out and made 8 out of 9 in the second half. So I thought she was practicing at halftime. I don't know.
No, as a team, we struggled from the free throw line for some reason tonight. I think overall we were 16 for 31, and that's not really typical of us, especially on our home court like this. We really do shoot a lot of free throws in practice.
And I love, Jana Grunwald did not start tonight, but I love the energy she brought off the bench for you.
Isn't she something?
Yeah.
She's just lightning quick, and, I had to kind of laugh at the end when they came up and they started pressing her. She just kind of had a little smirk. It's like, oh, yeah? Watch this shake and bake move. And she just kind of made her way on up the court. And it was kind of funny. Yesterday in practice, we were putting in a new press, and Jana was trying to break the press, and I think a couple times she just dribbled right through it. It's like, Jana, come on now, you got to try to pass out of this. And she's just a great kid to have on your team.
Well, talk about stuff on the stat sheet. 19 points, 9 steals, 4 assists, and she grabbed 4 rebounds for you. But, yeah, she just does so much for you offensively and defensively. You only had 12 turnovers. Are you pleased with the way you've handled the ball?
I am, and especially in our first 3 games, we've kept the turnovers down, and, I'm all about being fundamentally sound. We come into practice and we work on dribbling, we work on shooting, passing the ball, things like that, and it shows in these games.
You shot 40% overall, made, better than 33% from the 3-point range. That's kind of the acceptable number, I guess, but are you pleased overall with your shot selection?
I was until down the stretch there. We had a nice 9-point lead, and I think it was 3 possessions in a row. We kind of pushed the ball up the court, and and shot a three-pointer and missed all three of them, and I had to finally call a timeout. It's like, girls, come on now. We got a nice lead. Let's move the ball around. We don't need to be shooting three-pointers at this point.
Yeah, you can sometimes, you get a lead, you can kind of relax sometimes, or maybe just get out of what you're doing well for some reason.
Exactly. And, it's just nice to run some ticks off the clock, too.
Right.
When you do have a nice lead like that. And they were kind of heating up there, too. So
right.
We wanted to keep the ball in our possession as much as possible.
Yeah, they had some good shooters, and Jordan LeBlanc seemed to do really well on the baseline for them. But Haley Shepard, she was tough inside. I thought Lindsay Kurz came off the bench and gave you really good minutes tonight, too.
Yes, she did. What was she, 6 for 9 shooting?
Yeah.
And that was great.
Yep.
Jana does a nice job of driving and has a knack of finding Lindsay, when she drives, and them two have a nice connection going as well.
Mackenzie Foss has been off to such a great start for you. She put up a lot of shots, but you want her shooting a lot, don't you?
I do, and like with Mackenzie, she shines on both ends of the floor. I mean, if I could count how many times she's diving all over the floor, on the defensive end as well, she's going to give me 110% every single night.
Yeah, that's kind of a player I'm sure you use as an example for young players. This is how you play the game right here, the way Mackenzie plays it. And you do have some good shooters. Abby Tisdall was 4 for 6 shooting the ball tonight. Nissa Vogel and Jana Grunwald kind of share that point duty for you out there. Guard play, you like what you're seeing on the perimeter?
I do, and they're all interchangeable.
Right.
With Jana, sometimes I like to sneak her and she play inside a little bit. Her and Emily looking for a little high-low connection in there, and not afraid to move them around a little bit. Nissa does a great job of handling the ball, and it's kind of nice to give her a break and let Jana play a little bit of point guard. And if needed, Mackenzie can play a little point guard too. And it's really nice to have quick guards like that, especially when you're trying to press.
Yeah, and you forced 21 turnovers. You said you played a lot of the 2-3 zone there, and I imagine this is a team that we might see evolve a little bit defensively as the games keep coming and the year advances. This will be a team that can change defenses and be effective.
Oh, exactly. We had only 5 practices before our first game against Central Community College, and 5 of these girls played on the national volleyball team, and so we only got to scrimmage for the first time for 5 practices, and then we got 1 more in before we had to play Northland. So it's just going to take us a little bit. A lot of these girls come from high school teams that played zone defense, so it was just kind of not a lot of time to put things in. Eventually down the road, you're going to see us switching up defenses just like we did last year. We played a lot of man-to-man and, kind of trip teams up a little bit, throw a little 2-3 zone, maybe a little matchup zone at them. But, yeah, we're going to keep adding to our defensive strategies.
Well, this weekend you're going to get to play a lot of basketball. You've got games on Friday and Saturday. Looking forward to that back-to-back day challenge?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And we're super excited to get to have both of them games at home and get another chance at Northland.
Right.
They beat us by about 24 points last time, and we were playing without Jana on the road, so we're super excited to get another chance to try to defeat them.
Well, and fans should know that's a nationally ranked team. If you want to come and see some good basketball and cheer the Spartans on, give them a little extra boost by your presence here, that'd be a game to mark, wouldn't it?
It really would, and I hope the gym is full,
Yep.
And we got a few recruits coming, and it'd be a great game to see, and there's a chance that the Underwood band their high school band might be coming into play, so hopefully that happens too.
How about the Friday night game, the Itasca game? Do you know much about the Vikings?
Itasca's a little bit like Sisseton. They've only got 6 players. They like to run. They like to shoot threes. I think it'll be a good game for us.
Okay. I think your game tonight, you didn't have a whole lot of fouls in the game. I'm trying to remember the number, but there it is. 14 fouls in the game. And as aggressive as you play defensively, that's pretty acceptable there.
Yeah, and they're pretty disciplined too with their fouling,
Yeah, that's always good. You don't want to give bad fouls for sure. Jana missed some time with a head concussion or symptoms or health-wise, otherwise for the whole team. I know you mentioned to me when we chatted before the game that we're going to see MRI being given for Alyssa Romberg. What's her status?
Yes, she's been having a little bit of trouble with her knee, and she's going to have an MRI on Wednesday, and hopefully we get good news. She's a great shooter. She really is. She's a little bit slow on the defensive end, with the bad knee. When we were pressing and stuff, it was kind of tough for her. But once we get her healthy, it's going to be nice to kind of rotate her through with all the guard play.
And I know we haven't had a chance to talk about your team yet this year, so you haven't introduced us to your coaching staff, as big as it is, that is.
Yeah, I only have one assistant coach this year. It's Kayla Feldhake. She's from Alexandria. She played for Alexandria High School under Wendy Kohler. Great program. And then she went on and she played at Jamestown. And she's a great post coach. So it's great to have her coming in, working with Lindsay Kurz and Lydia and some of our other post players. So I can't wait to see what she can do with them. And she also coaches one of my Wildcat basketball teams. But the girls really like her, and she's just a great asset to us.
It might be the first time an assistant coach has earned 2 assists in the pregame, too. She gave me a pen and a clipboard to use.
She's amazing. There's nothing that she won't do. We're just happy to have her.
Very resourceful. All right. Jody, thanks so much for talking about your team with us. Always enjoy it. Great to watch your team get the win, and invite everybody out this weekend. Let's cheer on the Lady Spartans on Friday and Saturday.
All right. Thanks you, Craig, for everything you do, too.
You bet. Take care. Jody Holloman, head coach of the Lady Spartans, who got the win tonight by 9 points, 81-72 over Sisseton Wahpeton. Right now, the Spartan men are leading by 11, 53-42. And we've got some stats to share with you on that. I do have a couple of scores for you, too, here. I want to give you a final that I received here from Cody Osnes. Battle Lake won their game against Ashby. 51-9, okay. And Brandon Evansville was leading Hillcrest 28-27 at halftime. Those are the 2 scores that I have updates on at this time. And here's the stat sheet for you for the Spartan men at halftime. They are led by Brett Engelmeyer with 11 points, 8 each for Nick Pearson and Langston Davis. 6 points each for Larry Bell and Mert Taylor. 5 for Jaden Lee. 4 for Rennell Edwards. 3 for Tyler Lowe. And 2 for Crosby Osnes. Spartans shot 41% from the floor, 28% on threes. And they've made all 6 of their free throws. Leading rebounder, Brett Engelmeyer was 6. Spartans have a 29-19 advantage on the boards. And they have 11 steals at halftime. They have forced 17 turnovers. And they've turned it over 14 times themselves. 4 steals for Engelmeyer, 3 for Rennell Edwards to lead the way in that department. And Nick Pearson has a team-high 3 assists at the break. Sisseton Wahpeton led in scoring by T.J. Shellman with 10. And then Johnny German III, Jariah Grayowl, and Sam Hundley all have 8. 4 for Jamison Pratt, 2 each for Zion Rice and Javion Nance. They shot 48.6% in the game and 28.6% on threes. They have made 4 of 6 from the free throw line. So Spartans lead 53-42. They led by as many as 17 in that first half. And their current lead is 11 at the half. We're about ready for the second half to get underway.
Fascinated by the world of construction? Do you have an engineering mind? Then a civil engineering tech degree from M-State is your gateway into this rewarding career field. This comprehensive program covers all aspects of the industry, from surveying through CAD design to boots-on-the-ground experience in materials, testing, and inspection. On top of small class sizes, passionate instructors, and affordable tuition, Civil Tech students benefit from the large network of employers eager to hire M-State graduates. For more information, visit us today at minnesota.edu/civil engineering technology.
Rennell Edwards, and we're underway with second half action. Spartans trying to protect an 11-point lead and add to it. Reverse layup, first possession. Count that basket, and there is a foul. Mert Taylor, nice drive to the hole. He did the reverse layup, and he was fouled by Shellman, who has his third foul. And Mert Taylor's going to go to the line to try to convert the free throw and the three-point play, which would increase that Spartan lead to 14. And the shot is in and out. That's the first Spartan miss on the line in 7 tries tonight. Rebounded by Hundley. And here come the Mustangs. Three-point shot won't go. Good rebound by Larry Bell. Larry's going to be hit with a traveling call, though he kind of lost his balance back there. So a travel. Turnover for M State. The inbounds pass from Johnny German III. Comes into Jamison Pratt alongside the lane. He turns to the basket. Left hand pushes it up and in. So Johnny German III is in double digits at 10 points, and it's back to an 11-point lead at 55-44. Three-point shot won't go for Lowe. That's spun out. Here's the outlet pass, almost picked off by Lowe off that defensive rebound. Pratt will pass it through the lane. Hundley now back to the corner. Three-point shot by German, no good. Rebound Taylor. Mert up the right sideline to the middle of the floor to Pearson. Nick steps into the front court, fires it left to Larry Bell. Bell will shoot from 18 and miss off the heel, and the rebound comes off to Johnny German. Then a steal by the Spartans. Larry Bell tipped it. Pearson recovered, gets it back to Bell, and he'll score. Nice job there. And another steal by the Spartans on the inbounds. Here's a drive to the basket by Edwards, and it's good. And the Spartans are up 15 with 8.5 to go. 18.5 to go. Left side jump shot, Shellman, no good. Rebound on the weak side goes off Edwards and out of play. So the Mustangs will pass it in from under the basket, trailing by 15. They went on a nice run when they were down 17 in the first half. Actually got it down to 9. Spartans, though, were able to kick it up to an 11-point advantage at halftime and now have increased that lead to 15. Johnny German III to pass it in from under the basket. Pass comes out. Pearson got a piece of it. Shellman grabs it, goes up the lane. Pratt will miss, and there's the rebound by Taylor. Ahead to Edwards in the middle. Edwards looking right, throwing left, and Bell grabs it and lays it in. Love those no-look passes when they work, huh? 10 points for Larry Bell. Quickly at the other end, Pearson's going to get the foul on Jamison Pratt. So Nick will pick up his second. First foul of the second half on M State. 2 minutes in, their lead is back to 17, equaling their biggest lead of the night. It is 61-44. Jamison Pratt has 4 points. He'll shoot 2 free throws, and he'll make the first. Second one coming. And Pratt knocks it down. 61-46, Rennell Edwards, right side to Pearson. Pearson in the corner, now back out. Here's a three by Tyler Lowe. That won't go. Defensive position on the boards. TJ Shellman comes away with it. Dribbles it up the floor, finds Johnny German III. His three is off the rim and tipped out of bounds off the Spartans. M State will bring in a substitution here. Brett Engelmeyer is in, and out goes Mert Taylor. German throws it out to Pratt on the three-point line. Back to German, driving inside of the lane, kicks it through off the hands of Gray Owl and out of bounds. 20 Sisseton Wahpeton turnovers. 17.5 to play. Edwards, left side, three by Engelmeyer, no good. Rebound hits the floor, and it goes out of bounds off Tyler Lowe. Tried to pick it up under the basket, but went off his legs. So the inbounds pass now from Jariah Gray Owl. Up the left side, Johnny German III. Lob pass, baseline. They didn't connect on that one. Larry Bell got the rebound ahead to Rennell Edwards. Now his pass left side, Engelmeyer beyond the arc, off the rim, off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, Lowe saves it, and it goes out of bounds off Gray Owl. Great effort by Tyler Lowe. Langston Davis replaces Larry Bell. And Rennell Edwards will trigger the inbounds pass from under the basket. Gets it into Lowe. Driving back to the corner. Edwards open three is good. Rennell Edwards has 9. 64-46 now. It's an 18-point lead. Spartans have another steal. Edwards going down, trying to get it to Lowe, and Lowe winds up in the second row. So turnover, Spartans. 16:49 remaining. Spartans have their largest lead, up 18. Shellman working against Tyler Lowe. Spartans really swarming defensively. Had a nice spurt in the first half where they had like 3 straight steals. Third corner of 3 is no good. Rebound Pearson, now middle of the floor to Edwards. Right side to Engelmeyer. He wants a 3. That's off the mark. Spartans are cold from beyond the arc here. There's Edwards challenging and creating the foul. His team second here in the second half. 16:27 remaining. Spartans by 18. It is 64-46 as Sam Hundley puts it in play to TJ Shellman. Shellman against Pearson, cuts left toward the free throw line, backs off, launches a 3 off the heel, and Edwards grabs the rebound. Right side for Pearson, broken up, but Nick gets it. Fires it back to Edwards, reverses it left side to Robinson, baseline drive, double team down low, kicks it out to Edwards, cuts into the lane, lost his balance, lost the ball. And now a steal by Engelmeyer. The pass underneath the basket, and it's good. Engelmeyer got it to Edwards, who fed it to Robinson, and Jonathan Robinson scores. And now a steal by Robinson. Pass deflected out of bounds. Spartans will keep it 23 times now. Sisseton. And checking in is Romello Porter. That's the guy who we didn't know in the first half. He's listed as 44. He's wearing 24. Out of the corner, the 3 won't drop for Engelmeyer. The defensive rebound turns into a fast break basket and a 2-point addition for Shellman. He's got a dozen now. Here's Nick Pearson back the other way. Nick bounce pass, Edwards reverse layup, give Nick the assist. And Edwards is in double digits. He's got 11. Spartans back up by 20 with 15:10 to go. Sisseton Wahpeton will bring it up the right side to Shellman, defended by Pearson. Now back out near midcourt as he works the dribble. Surveying the defense, penetrates to the free throw line, kicks it out on the 3-point line. No good by German. Rebound Edwards. Ahead, left side, Engelmeyer to the baseline, spinning toward the basket and drawing the foul as he turned in toward Javion Nance, and I think Nance will get the personal. Yep, his second. Second foul of the half against Sisseton Wahpeton. And here's Engelmeyer, who is 4 for 4 on the line and had 11 first half points to lead all scorers. Hasn't scored yet in the second half until now. A dozen for Engelmeyer. 14:49 left, second half. Spartans lead 69-48. Spartan ladies won 81-72 in the first game against Sisseton Wahpeton, improving to 2-1. Spartan men trying to improve to 3-2 with a win here at home tonight. Engelmeyer hits both free throws. He is 6 for 6 on the line, has a game-high 13 points. And the Spartans have their biggest lead, now up 22 with 14:40 to go, and the ball tipped by the Spartans out of bounds. Mustangs will pass it in from underneath. Johnny German III will look to throw it in. Gets it out on the three-point line. Gets it back to German. Now sends it over on the near side to Romello. Takes it up, missed the shot, draws the foul. And Romello Porter will shoot 2. Engelmeyer has his second foul. Team foul number 3. Porter's looking for his first point of the night. He missed a number of close-range shots in the first half, just couldn't get him to fall. And that free throw is off the iron, no good. 70-48, Spartans lead by 22. 14 and a half minutes to go. And the second one is no good. Rebound comes off to Langston Davis. Pushes it up the left side, cuts to the basket, feeds it out to Engelmeyer, who sets for 3, and that's off the mark. Nice rebound by Porter. Fires it up the right side. Shellman working it. Showing a little ball handling expertise. Passes it off, down low, reverse layup Porter, no good. He just can't buy one tonight. Langston Davis with the rebound as we go under the 14-minute mark. Engelmeyer feeds Robinson, left-hand corner, around to the top, low, takes it up the lane, a little pull-up shot from 8, in and out. Rebound, no good by Robinson, and there's Davis cleaning it up. 10 for Langston Davis. Up the floor, fade away off the rim, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. And the Spartans get it. There's a timeout here with 13:38 remaining in the game. Spartans lead 72-48.
If you're a student or a parent or a community member wondering why people should choose M-State when there are so many options around, I want to tell you you should choose M-State because of the employees who work here and our focus on student success. We really are, in every aspect of our work, focused on changing lives and making a difference in our communities. Not every college or institution can say that, and I can tell you that we not only say it, but students say it to us, and they feel it every single day. It's really hard to describe what's different about M-State. So if you're thinking about colleges or just wondering what is that difference, what is that thing that people talk about, I'd encourage you to come to one of our campuses for a visit. And certainly if you're here, I'd also encourage you to reach out to me directly, and I can tell you from experience as a graduate of this institution that it's a special place, and we look forward to serving you.
Passionate about the arts? Well, at M-State, we can turn your passion into a career. Or like many students, you can continue to enjoy the arts while you pursue a degree of your choice. Visit us today at minnesota.edu/fine art. Got a passion for power sports? Let's make it a career at M-State.
And we'll be covering all of the home games. 977 FM is where most of them will be. And the Saturday game against Northland is going to be on KJ Country, 96.5. Spartans have the ball. Mert Taylor will pass it back to Jonathan Robinson. He's going to crank a 3. It's off the front of the rim. The long rebound goes to Taylor. Now Robinson swings it right. Jaden Lee tries a 3. That's no good. Spartans are not hitting their threes. They've cast up about 10 in the second half. They made 1. Right side, three-point line. Ball in the hands of Javion Nance. And it goes off Nance and out of bounds. 24 times Sisseton Wahpeton has turned the ball over. Now here comes M-State with Robinson. Leaving it for Lowe. He'll launch a 3, and that's off the mark. Robinson gets a rebound. Back to Lowe. Kicks it out. They want another three. Will this one go? Yes. Yes, it does. So Mert Taylor finally knocks one down. He's got 11 points. 75-48. Spartans by 27. In control with 12 and a half to go. Splitting the defense, we're going to get a travel against Zion Rice for turnover number 25. Here's Robinson on the near side, giving it up to Taylor, who wants another three. That's off the mark, but an offensive rebound and a putback by Larry Bell. So Bell's got a dozen. Up the floor, Manning will miss. Bell will rebound. Ahead to Lowe, left side to Edwards. Pass deflected, recovered by Mert Taylor. He wanted to go down to the baseline to Lowe, but Lowe was out of bounds. So turnover Spartans. 18th turnover for M-State. Crosby Osnes and Nick Pearson are back in. And Chioke Manning will pass the ball in. He gets it into Zion Rice. Back out to Manning. Ball knocked away. Manning gets it back. Feeds it ahead to Nance to the corner, and we've got a violation there. Romello Porter was out of bounds. So 26 times tonight, Sisseton Wahpeton has turned the ball over. 11:50 to go. 77-48. Turnover Spartans. Edwards bounced it off his foot. Up the floor, and finally Romello Porter is in the scorebook. Here's Larry Bell back up the floor, passing, losing the ball, and it finally winds up in the hands of Zion Rice. Up the far side, down low, baseline. Nance in traffic, missed the shot, rebound tipped out. Pearson recovers possession for the Spartans. Moves it ahead. There's a lob pass down to Bell. He kicks it out to Nick. Penetrates, pulls up, shoots, and hits. Pearson has 10. So you have Taylor with 11. Edwards with 11. Bell with 12. Pearson with 10. Davis with 10. 13 for Engelmeyer. 6 players in double figures. Here's Bell going for the jam, and we got a charge. Trying to make one of those posterizing dunks, but it didn't work. Turnover number 20 for M-State. You know, sometimes you get a big lead like this and it gets a little bit sloppy. We're seeing some of that. I think Alex Fodness wants to get it back under control. 79-50, 10:53 to go in the ball game. Spartans lead by 29. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on Channel 977.
If you're passionate about caring for patients and looking for a career in a high-demand healthcare field, M-State's got the beat on nursing. M-State's high academic standards and low tuition make it the area's #1 choice for nursing. Apply now for summer courses to prepare you for nursing on the Moorhead, Fergus Falls, Detroit Lakes, or Wadena campus this fall. Don't miss a beat. Check out minnesota.edu/nursing to learn more.
Falls, as we bring you Spartan basketball tonight, doubleheader action. Good night for M-State. The ladies won by 9. The men lead by 29. We got a whistle, and the ball belongs to the Spartans. Sisseton Wahpeton, by my count, has 27 turnovers tonight. Spartans have 20, so they haven't taken great care of the ball either. Pearson misses, rebound low, there's a foul. And Tyler Lowe will go to the free throw line. And forget it, it's not Tyler Lowe going to the line, it's Crosby Osnes. They're both in there, and they ruled that Osnes was the person fouled. So Crosby, who's 2 for 2 on the line, will make it 3 for 3. Foul is on David Anico. And now the second free throw is in and out. The rebound fought for, grabbed under the basket. Shot won't go for the Spartans' Langston Davis, and it's recovered now by Zion Rice. Rice ahead to the left corner. They bring it out on the wing. Nance into the lane, having trouble with it. Now he kicks it to the corner. Three-point shot is short, and it lands in the hands of the Spartans' Crosby Osnes. Coast to coast on the dribble, kicks it out on the three-point line to the corner. Jonathan Robinson, no. Rebound grab by Langston Davis, and he is fouled. And it's Anico again. So we'll see Langston Davis on the line. He's got 10. Spartans have 6 players in double figures, and that's just kind of the story so far. They've got a number of guys averaging double digits this year. They have 5 guys averaging double figures, and 2 more averaging 9, and another averaging 8. So balance has been outstanding. Well, Langston Davis misfires on both free throws. It's 80-50. On the baseline, at the other end, they feed it back on the three-point line. Porter trying to move into the lane, losing the ball, recovered by Osnes. Here's Crosby on the drive to the basket, laying it off for Langston Davis, who will score. They executed that fast break very well. And now another steal. Osnes on the three-point line. They shift it to the far side. Davis driving into the lane, back out to Crosby Osnes. He finds Pearson. And then Nick lost the ball. And a breakaway layup and a basket at the other end for Zion Rice. His first points of the game. 82-52 now. Here's a 3 from the right side by Mert Taylor. Offensive rebound, and Langston Davis with the putback basket. And Davis pushing the lead up to 84-52. And there's a miss by Nance, and then Edwards could not corral the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Lee and Engelhart return to the lineup for M-State. The ball will be put in play from under the basket by Sisseton Wahpeton with 9 minutes to play in the game. Out near midcourt, it's grabbed by Zion Rice, and he'll shoot from way downtown. That's off the heel, offensive rebound, and Javian Nance will score. 4 points for Nance. Up the right side behind the defense, Engelmeyer uncontested to the basket. 86-54, turnover. Edwards for Langston Davis. He couldn't catch it, so we'll go back the other way. And there's Nance, and he will get the charge. So Javion Nance has his third foul, and that is turnover number 31. Well, we talked about that stat with Alex Fodness at halftime of the women's game. 34 turnovers per game the Spartans force, and they only have 17 per game. Edwards misses, Lee rebounds. They'll send it back out on the three-point line, and Crosby Osnes will miss. There's Nance grabbing the rebound. Spartans have turned it over more than their average. They're at 22. But still, 31-22, yeah. Good differential there. Under 8 minutes to go now. 86-54. High off the glass, no good. And there's Jaden Lee clearing the rebound. Lee will bring it ahead. Double team to the backcourt. Pushes it ahead on the left side. Now to the right side to Engelmeyer. How about another charge? Had a few charges here tonight. Engelmeyer's third foul. Turnover number 23, and Engelmeyer is slow getting up. He's not getting up. Now he's getting up. .7:44 remaining in this game. Pratt is back in. Spartans leading 86-54, as they are going to, unless there's the huge comeback, they're going to go to 3-2. Here's the inbounds pass to TJ Shellman, double team, passes it ahead, steal by Tyler Lowe. Here's Lowe up the lane all the way to the basket, and he scores, and he's fouled. So 5 points for Lowe. And Shellman now has his fourth foul. And Lowe misses a three-point play opportunity, and the rebound comes out to Jamison Pratt with 7.5 to go, and the Mustangs turn it over again. 33 times tonight they have turned it over. Spartans will toss it in from the near side. Rennell Edwards will put it in play. He got it to Larry Bell on the three-point line. Across the floor to Edwards, who cranks the three. It's off the rim. Rebounded by German. Outlet pass to Shellman. Up the middle on the dribble. Shellman through traffic, and it's rejected by Lee. Rebound goes to Hundley. He'll kick it out on the three-point line, and German's shot goes off the rim and up into the support of the backboard, out of play. 7:08 on the clock. 88-54, the 34-point lead that is on the scoreboard right now is the largest of the game. The layup won't go for Lowe, and Nick Pearson's going to be guilty of the foul, reaching in. His third. Team foul number 6. Alex Fodness wants a timeout. 6 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in this game. The Spartan men lead 88-54 over Sisseton Wahpeton. And we'll be back with more Spartan basketball after this break. You're listening to the Spartans on Channel 977.
Do you enjoy analyzing numbers, problem solving, or assisting people and businesses with their finances? Well, an accounting degree from M-State may be just what you're looking for. With multiple 2-year fast track to career and 4-year transfer options, we'll get you to wherever it is you want to go. On top of small class sizes, passionate instructors, and affordable tuition, accounting students benefit from the large network of employers eager to hire M-State graduates. For more information, visit us today at minnesota.edu/accounting programs. Everyone knows a career in healthcare is a solid choice, and for science-minded individuals who feel more at home in a lab than an office, a medical laboratory technician degree from M-State may be the perfect fit. Start your career today at minnesota.edu/MLT. Passionate about the arts? Well, at M-State, we can turn your passion into a career. Or like many students, you can continue to enjoy the arts while you pursue a degree of your choice. Visit us today at minnesota.edu/fine arts. Enjoy a good show? How about being in it? From theater majors to math majors, M-State has a...
With 14 points and 16 rebounds in that one. She was our Spartan Booster Club player of the game. We'll do that at the end of this game. Also give you a Spartan Booster Club player of the game. Good pressure again by the Spartans, but this time Sisseton Wahpeton gets it down the floor and they'll score. Sam Hundley is in double figures. He has 10, and it's 88-56. Rennell Edwards back out to Tyler Lowe. Can they hit a three? No. They've really struggled from three-point range, but it hasn't mattered. They've been able to build their lead anyway. And we have a rebounding foul here. And that will put the 1-and-1 in effect. Larry Bell gets the foul, his second. And on the free throw line, TJ Shellman. He's got 12. He is the leading scorer for this team tonight. They have 3 players in double digits. German has 10, and so does Hundley. And now Shellman has 13 as he hits the first free throw. second one on the way is off the heel. Long rebound, chased down on the far side by the Mustangs. Pull-up shot from 15 is good by Shellman. So he has 15 now, and now the Spartans turn it over. Shellman's got it again, and he'll pass off at the baseline, and they'll get 2 from Jamison Pratt. So Pratt now has 8, and it's 88-61. Lead is 27. Here's Pearson for 3, and Nick finally hits the 3. Spartans have only made 3 threes in the second half. They had 7 at halftime. They set a record in made threes in a game earlier this year, and they hit 20. Here's the right side 3, no good by Hundley. Grabbed by Bell on the weak side. 5:40 to go. Tyler Lowe, three-point line, back out. Rennell Edwards has it, takes it up the lane, goes to the corner and threw it away. So that's 25 Spartan turnovers. 5.5 on the clock. To the middle. Shellman with it. He's going to crank one from outside that won't go. Rebound Low. Right side pass, Jaden Lee. Lee up on the wing, cuts toward the baseline, now cuts into the lane, forces a shot, had it blocked, came right back to him. He feeds it out to Tyler Lowe, who misfires from 3. Jaden Lee's got it. Now Rennell Edwards will try a 3. That's off the mark, and Jamison Pratt clears the rebound. Pratt ahead through traffic, left side pass to German. Now the pass to the corner, broken up by Rennell Edwards. And the Spartans will send in Jonathan Robinson and Langston Davis. Edwards and Bell will get a breather. And from the near side, the inbounds pass for the Mustangs, taken into the lane by Shellman. He misfires from short range, scramble for the rebound. It goes off Shellman out of bounds. So M-State will get it. 91-61. Spartans up 30. Their biggest lead has been 32. Pearson takes the inbounds. And here's Nick. Three-point line, stopping, looking, passing back to Robinson. Sends it over to Lowe. Well, he gives it up to Jaden Lee. Lowe, right corner. He wants another 3. That's off the rim. Offensive rebound. They reset. Robinson thinks about it, shoots it, misses. Down low, Pearson has the rebound. It's knocked away from him, but recovered by Jaden Lee. Now Lee looking for help. Down low to Jonathan Robinson, double teamed. Back out to Lee. Into the lane, broken up. 10 seconds on the shot clock as the Spartans will work it in from under the basket with 4:12 remaining in this game. Pass taken far corner by Mert Taylor. Taylor through the lane, back out to Pearson. Nick drives to the basket, and he will be rejected. But the rebound lands in the hands of Mert Taylor, and Taylor will score. 13 for Taylor. Spartans get that 32-point lead back with under 4 minutes to play in the game. Sisseton Wahpeton with the basketball. Pratt down low, now back out on the three-point line. That 3 is good. Shellman has 18. First made 3 of the second half for Sisseton Wahpeton. Mert Taylor to the baseline. Bounce pass, Jaden Lee. Nice assist by Taylor, and Jaden Lee has 7. Spartans lead by 31. Lob pass baseline. They tried to go up for the jam there, and Pratt couldn't control it. Out of bounds off Sisseton Wahpeton. Crosby Osnes checking back in. And Engelmeyer as well. Well, I guess Osnes just stepped up to shake hands with Lee when he came out. I thought Crosby was checking in, but Engelmeyer comes in. Crosby does not at this point. Bounce pass baseline, layup, good. Nice assist by Engelmeyer on the basket by Robinson, who has 4. And it's 33 points now, the biggest lead of the night with 3 minutes to go in the game. Sisseton Wahpeton on the three-point line. It's Gray Owl in and out. Rebound Mert Taylor. Up the left side for Nick Pearson. Nick will give it back to Mert Taylor. Back to Lowe, up the lane. Shuffles it off baseline to Robinson, who has 6. And the Spartans lead by 35. They're at 99 points. They tie up the inbounds pass, and it's going to be a possession check here. Osnes is back in. Ball belongs to Sisseton Wahpeton. With 2.5 minutes to go, and the Spartans up 99-64. Here's the pass to Pratt in the middle. Working it up against Pearson. Now Pratt into the lane. Shot is short. Gets his own rebound. He's out of bounds with it. 34 turnovers. That's the number the Spartans' opponents have been averaging. And here's Robinson over the line, sending it left side, and the long 3 is good. Engelmeyer, his second 3 of the night, and it's 102-64, and there's a steal. 35 turnovers. Pearson wants a 3. That's off the mark. Rebound saved, nicely done there by Robinson. Spartans will reset it. Pearson free throw line, back out to Osnes. Crosby loads the 3. It's off the rim, follows, gets his own rebound. Shot is blocked. Taylor now back to Osnes. Minute 40 to go. Pearson swings it right. Engelmeyer launches. Good. 21 for Brett Engelmeyer. 105-64. It is a 41-point lead. Gray Owl misses. Pearson rebounds. Out of the backcourt they come. Nick pushes it right side. Engelmeyer again hits the 3. 24 for Engelmeyer. 108-64. 1 minute left in this one. There's a 3 at the other end, no good. Here comes Osnes. Crosby's pass out on the three-point line. Engelmeyer drives in, dishes underneath, and the layup is good by Osnes. 5 points for Osnes. Another 3 on the way by German, and that one is good. So German quiets the crowd a little. 110-67. 40 seconds left. Osnes for 3, and that's good. 8 points for Crosby. 113-67. German's 3 is no good. Half a minute to go. Spartans turn it over here. 3-point line, pass into the lane, broken up. Spartans get the steal. 36 turnovers for Sisseton Wahpeton. Pearson dribbling the ball, dribbling the clock out here. 113-67 is going to be our final score. In this one, the Spartans hold Sisseton Wahpeton to 25 second half points while scoring 60.
If you're a student or a parent or a community member wondering why people should choose M-State when there are so many options around, I want to tell you should choose M-State because of the employees who work here and our focus on student success. We really are, in every aspect of our work, focused on changing lives and making a difference in our communities. Not every college or institution can say that, and I can tell you that we not only say it, but students say it to us, and they feel it every single day. It's really hard to describe what's different about M-State. So if you're thinking about colleges or just wondering what is that difference, what is that thing that people talk about, I'd encourage you to come to one of our campuses for a visit. And certainly if you're here, I'd also encourage you to reach out to me directly, and I can tell you from experience as a graduate of this institution that is a special place, and we look forward to serving you.